All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here was your practice problem. Let's go ahead and do it together. And because it's a practice problem, we are going to move a little bit faster on this one than we did on the previous. So we're going to divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, x cubed divided by x is x squared. Multiply, x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 2 is plus 2x. Subtract gives us 0 and negative 3x squared. That's an x squared, sorry. Bring down the 4x. Start again. Divide. Negative 3x squared divided by x is negative 3x. Multiply. Negative 3x times x, negative 3x squared. Negative 3x times 2, negative 6x. Subtract. This becomes 0. This becomes positive 10x. Bring down the negative 10. One more time. Divide. 10x divided by x is 10. Multiply. 10 times x is 10x. 10 times 2 is 20. Subtract. 10 minus 10 is 0. Negative 10 minus 20 is negative 30. Nothing left to bring down, so that is my remainder. And my final answer is x squared minus 3x plus 10 plus negative 30 over x plus 2. And that is our final solution. Again, like normal, if you've got questions, right, make sure you address them. Otherwise, let's go ahead and talk about this thing called synthetic division, which you're going to like a lot more than long division because long division is long, right? Synthetic division, we are able to shorten the steps pretty significantly, okay? But we can't always use it, right? We are only allowed to use synthetic division when we are talking specifically about this case. If a polynomial is being divided by a linear expression, meaning the expression has to look like this, right? X minus k. Then we can use synthetic division. And synthetic division is the same process that we used for synthetic substitution back in lesson 5.2. So let's do that with an example here, okay? So we set up our synthetic bar, okay? Just like we did for substitution. And the number we're going to plug in is this one we're dividing by. And what you need to remember is that it's what makes this 0, okay? 4, positive 4 makes this 0. So that's the number we're plugging in. Then we write the coefficients of our polynomial, remembering to write in any missing terms. So this one is missing the x term, so I need to remember to write the 0 in for the x term. So this is 1, negative 5, 0, negative 2. Then we multiply and add. Multiply and add. So we bring the 1 down, and then we multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. And then we add negative 1. And then we multiply. 4 times negative 1, negative 4. And then we add negative 4. And then we multiply, negative 16. And then we add negative 18. And so we're at the end of the process. Now, in substitution, this was our solution. In division, this whole thing is our solution. So, as it turns out, these coefficients on the bottom will be the coefficients of the solution. So the solution when you divide x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2 by x minus 4 is x squared. Now notice here I'm going 1 degree lower, right, than the original. Our first term will start 1 degree lower. So this is 1x squared minus x minus 4. And then this right here is my remainder. And so it is plus negative 18 over x minus 4. And that right there is my solution. So synthetically, you do the same synthetic process that we did with substitution, but instead of looking at this last one over here, that is just my remainder. The rest of these is where my solution is, right? It tells us the coefficients of the solution. Okay, and that's what we've got for this video. We've got another practice back on your notes. And so go ahead and give that one a try synthetically, and we will do it together in our last video in just a moment.